Barbara out of Michigan. Barbara, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hi, Jesse. How are you?
All is well, Barbara.
That's good. Okay. So I'm calling today because, again, you always blame everything on the woman. And that is the most aggravating thing about you. Everything else I can deal with, but every time you always blame everything on the woman. You never hold the man accountable. I even heard you say one time.
Like what do I blame on them? What do I blame on them?
Everything.
Like what?
The kids, the husband not being there. They have to work. Everything, no matter what it is, anybody can have a baby. Okay? But everybody cannot raise them. That's why a lot of these men are running off. Because they don't know how to handle responsibility.
No, that's
not the woman's fault.
I'm sure that you could find one or two men running away from that, but the primary reason that men leave women and not their children, they leave the mother but not the children, is that they can't handle the woman. They can't handle the spirit of the woman. And
so you're telling me all these weak men they don't love their kid enough to bring them up, that they say, screw the kid, just leave them with the mama? They don't have any feelings for their children?
No, it is emotionally painful for men when they have to leave their children, but they know that the courts and they know the spirit of the woman, that they don't have a chance. They have to let them go.
But didn't they know the same thing before they laid down with the woman? Didn't they know that the woman was this before they laid down with her? And
you said,
every time you have sex,
you said, did they know what, Barbara?
That this was you just said that because they know the spirit of the woman. Well, didn't they know that before they had sex with her?
No.
Didn't they know that before they courted her, took her out, did things with her, went to movie shows? They didn't know none of that then. They didn't figure that out till the baby is born.
Right. They didn't know until after the sex what they were dealing with. And do you think that if the women didn't have evil spirits, that they would destroy the children by keeping them away from their fathers, by trying to hurt,
because women
by trying to hurt the man? Barbara, if the woman didn't have that evil spirit in her, would she take the children away from the father, hurting the children when she knows the battle is just between she and the father and not the children at all? If she didn't have the evil spirit, would she take the children away from the father?
I don't think she has an evil spirit.
No, that's not the question.
The only reason that the child stays with the mother...
Barbara, that's not the question.
The question is, but the question makes no sense because you're saying that she has an evil spirit when that's not true.
Is it
so
a
how
good
can you
spirit?
Answer a question if it's not true?
Is it a good spirit that caused her to destroy the children by keeping them away from the father? Is that a good spirit?
But that's not what mothers do.
No, I'm asking you first. Is that a good? It does happen all the time, but I'm asking.
It does not, though.
Barbara,
I think it only happens with you and the people that you know.
Hey, Barbara.
I'm listening.
Is it a good spirit that causing the mother to destroy the children by taking them away from the father?
But that's what I'm saying. They're not taking them away from the father.
Barbara,
I'm going to
ask you one more time. Is it a good spirit that causing them to do that?
Yes.
Oh, it's a good spirit.
It's a good spirit because sometimes the father isn't worth anything, and because of a mother and a mother's love, and because of what God has instilled into her, she knows that.
Women don't have love, Barbara.
Women do have love, Jesse.
No,
Why do you think God made the kid come through the woman? Why do you think the kid has to be in there for 9 months?
Barbara.
Okay?
Barbara.
That's why they have love. I'll kill for my kids.
Barbara, that's not love that you would kill for your kids.
Yes, it is.
No,
if anybody mess with my kids or treat them bad or hurt them.
The only women that have love now are those who are returning to the Father. Remember how God said, you must be born again of the Father?
Yes.
Those women who have returned to the Father, they have love, but it's not their love. It comes from God, right? And they have love, but those who have not returned to the Father, they only have hate.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want you to send me your book. I want to read Scam. I'm not going to pay for that mess, but I do want to read it.
So if you're not going to pay for it, and you're telling me you're not going to pay for it, you think I'm going to send it to you?
Yeah, so I can read it, and then we can have more to talk about.
Do you think I want you to read it so we can talk?
Yeah, I got a question, though. Do you have any women that work for you, or is it all men? Are you surrounded by all men?
That's not your business.
What you mean?
But, Barbara, are you a Christian?
Yes, sir.
And so do you know about Eve turning away from her husband and Satan became her God?
Yeah, you go again with that.
Do you know about that?
It was a man that deceived Eve.
Barbara,
it was not a
Barbara,
woman,
you're not
a
responding
man.
to the question yet. Do you know that?
Do I know that Eve sinned? Yes, I do. I do know that Eve was deceived by another man.
No, she was deceived by Satan. Do you know that part?
Yeah, Satan is a man.
And
Jesus fought Satan, Jesus didn't fight a woman. Jesus fought another man.
Barbara, when she was deceived by Satan, did he become her God?
No, you can't become someone's God if they trick you.
Amazing.
Thank
you, Barbara. I appreciate it. 888-7. Thank you, Barbara. Call me again when you want to talk about nothing.